Okay, let's get started. I have a couple of things I got to get done real quick before I align everything. Hey, Magma, how's it going? Sorry I didn't respond sooner. Just getting everything organized so I can start the stream up. Should be a good day. My goal is to do another 4 hours today, so. See how far we get. We got a lot to do still. Master got a bunch done last night too. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub, Mag. Appreciate it. You're a scholar and a gentleman. Okay, so let's kind of work through some of the stuff that we got. Basically, Mester has added in all of the animations. We got that working, so I can now punch. So that looks good. We fixed a couple of the bugs. It still does the glitch hitch. I don't know why it does that. I gotta figure that out. There's some kind of glitch hitch that goes on. All the quest stuff works now, so you can do all the quest stuff where you pick up the sword and the shield. Gets credit to that. You attack the dummy. That counts. This is still a little... Yeah, that's changed a lot. Now it's like really easy to kill people. Using the health pots that you get, you can't use stamina if you are too full, so you got to use that. Let you run, and then we have a whole new event system. And then you can, once you win the event, damn, he's spawned with some good shit, man. Then once you've started the event, it gives you the next thing. So I don't have a dungeon or anything else like that, but yeah. And the battles are really confusing. Yeah, so what makes the battles confusing? That's a good question, or that's a good thought process, but I'm curious what makes them confusing. Oh yeah, we got rid of that. That's all gone. Oh, I'm dead. That's all gone. Yeah, that's all gone. Like all of that's gone. So we got rid of all that code, and now battles are based off of when you set them up. So there's no battles that happen automatically throughout the day. You go to this, you sign up at it, and then you define what you want to do. So let's say I wanted to fight 2 opponents. I wanted to have, they all have extra health and extra stamina. I can restrict what weapons they're gonna spawn with, and then what gear they're gonna spawn with. So none of them will have helmets. I hit start event, and then basically it starts the event where 2 people spawn, and now I'm fighting 2 people, and they'll fight each other too. And none of them had helmets. Yeah. And so that makes the event a lot cleaner and smoother. So yes, that's actually something we're gonna do. You're gonna have, not in the small arenas like this that are cheap, but basically the goal is that you're gonna work yourself through 5 arenas. So I'll show that off real quick. Oh, no, I don't want to do a new level. Yeah, we have 5 arenas that you're going to work yourself through, and at those 5 arenas you'll be able to basically have different things. So your first place that you're going to start out is, yeah, I mean, it was made in 7 days, bro. You're not going to fill 7 days. You're not going to fill an open world in 7 days. It's just not going to happen. So you're going to start off in this place, and this is your training thing, and it's going to go through the quest that we just talked about, right? So that quest will get you basically through here, and then once you've finished everything here, what is that? Oh, that's a villa controller. Ooh, interesting. Once you've finished everything here, these doors will open up and let you outside of the villa. And then you can go to the different basically arenas after this. Basically the whole thing unlocks. Now for the demo, you're only gonna have that one villa available to play. So like this is the free game that we're giving out to everybody. You're only gonna be able to ever play in this one villa in the demo. You can play around in the rest of the world. You can fight, kill, do everything that you can normally do, but you'll only be able to play around in this one villa. So it's going to be free. The demo is free. And so this whole gameplay and everything else will be, this whole gameplay loop will be free. But if you want to win the game, if you want to, you know, experience the extended content, what that means is you have to kind of move from villa to villa. So each villa will have I'll show you. Each villa will have a champion. And so you can do your champion fight. You played the small game that we created in 7 days. This has 3 weeks of development on it now, almost a month, right? And so this is the champion of this villa, right? And each champion will have different skills and abilities and will be stronger, have different weapons, and will be harder and harder in difficulty to complete. You know, this guy's got decent armor. It's not amazing, but he's got decent armor. And so you can see I'm having a hard time beating him because he's, again, the champion of this. So once I've finished, oh, that's a little too fast, sorry. Once I've finished this villa, right, and I've completed this villa, then I'm gonna get a quest to win all the other 6 villas. And so there'll be villas spread throughout the world. We're gonna have one here. That's gonna be a big villa. We're gonna have one over here. That's gonna be another one. We're gonna have one be down here. We'll have another one down here. We'll have an oceanside villa over here. That'll have kind of 3 different rings that you can fight at. And then the last villa that we'll have will kind of be right over here. And so once you've defeated all the villas and you've won and beat all the champions, then you're going to have the ability to fight in the Primus match. And in the Primus match, yes, I made all these assets. In the Primus match, you will have to choose, like, you know, do you want monsters to spawn in? Do you want traps? You know, like a fire trap or a spike trap or all that crap. I will decide that when I first set up the match. And then the goal is to win a Primus match. And so as we go through, that's basically the game loop of the constant game, right? Now we're gonna have other things that you can do. So for example, we're going to have a dungeon. And so there'll be a dungeon quest where you can come in, you can go through the dungeon. This is like the dungeon place. And then you can fight a boss inside of the dungeon. Bosses will have rare weapons. They'll also have rare combat. So they'll do different combat moves and different skills. And so this will kind of be a little bit more of a fun mini arena to fight. And then, you know, you have to go through the dungeon and do all the dungeon stuff to figure that out. I haven't finished the dungeon, but there will be 5 dungeons throughout the level. So you'll have a dungeon there, you'll have a dungeon here. I'm gonna have a kind of a forest, underground, ocean kind of dungeon over here. There'll be a seaside dungeon over here. And then you have a mountain kind of dungeon over in this little spot right here. Yes, this is the level. And so there'll be, you know, 5 to 6 dungeons that you'll be able to go through. And the different dungeons will have different different monsters, you know? So like we'll have a Minotaur in one, we'll have maybe a Medusa in one. I also want to have cave systems, so that way, you know, you can have caves that you can go through. Right now, in this version of the game, the one that we're trying to release, no. But the answer to that is yes. So essentially, if you look at this, this is one island, right? And so essentially, we can make multiple islands, and I can have another island over here, and then you can travel to this island over here, and you can travel to that island over there. So we have the ability to add on to this and kind of get as crazy as we want. And that's what we got. And no, there's no games that are similar right now. I mean, Breath of the Wild, I guess, because it's kind of like Breath of the Wild, you know, you're running through the world and you're doing things. But the whole purpose of this game is for trying out different weapons and having different skills. I've added in a bunch of new weapons since the demo. And I added in flying, so that way it's faster. We fixed the trees up. Now everything's performant. I actually had a guy test this on a 2080, and he was still getting 50 frames per second on the 2080. So what happened was during that, see how easy that was to kill that guy? During the game jam, we kind of test this out, and we kind of fell in love with the concept. In all honesty, I think we played it, we liked it, and was like, you know what, this is a lot of fun. And we could see this being a game. And so then we were like, well, let's just, you know, this is a single player game, it's lighthearted, it's not super complex. Yeah, see, we balanced it out. And so we thought, I would love to have you try it out on your alternate PC and see how well it does. But basically, we made this game to be lighthearted, so that way we can kind of test it out. It's quick. It's fun, maybe, you know, 10, 15 hours of gameplay. If we add on to it and it does well and everybody loves it and wants more content, then we can add in truck more content. It's not hard to do. New monsters are easy to put in. New weapons are easy to put in. So it's easily extensible. We need to get combat to be a tad bit smoother. The shield specifically, but we've talked about that and we're working on that. So come here. Let's see, we made it a lot easier. Some of them are, not all of them. A lot of them still need work. A lot of the animations have not been polished fully. Damn. Okay, well, you can see I was not meant to fight that guy. He's very strong. So some of them are, some of them aren't. Like the jog, yeah, I've seen it. The jog is kind of crappy. You can see it's kind of ish. That's fine. Jump is decent. Falling, I'm not a fan of. You know, this sword stuff I need some stuff. Shield blocking is fine. There's nothing wrong with shield blocking. Walking is gonna be fine. I don't currently plan on using AI for rigging, no. Oh yeah, this is all me. I'm the one who did, this is all me, man. You can see my rig. We actually worked on it last night. You can see my rig here. That is true. I would 100% love to see that. AI for a retopo? Man, you're not lying there. We made an uppercut last night, but it didn't do an uppercut, so I was kind of annoyed by that. Nice. That'd be exciting. So, what we can do today, we have a couple of things to get to our demo version of what we want to do. And so Mester, myself, we're talking. We want to basically, for the tutorial, we need to have move, jump, sprint, pick up sword, shield, attack, block, health, stamina, participate in a training fight, and go to dungeon, kill the boss, and defeat the champion. So what we need is we need boss attacks. Like, we need special attacks that only the boss can do, right? And so we need the boss skills. So to do that, we're gonna turn off the player, player body, player eyes. We're gonna turn on the skeleton, because our first boss is gonna be the skeleton. Yeah, that's the key. Is we wanna have this be simple, fun, lighthearted. I need to import the skeleton head because I didn't have it in this project. I think monster. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let me turn off the skeleton. Why can't I do it? Oh. Need to fix that. No. This is actually super easy. That's why I did it, because it was super easy. Okay, so now we're going to take this. The bones was easy too. Yeah, it was super easy. Yeah. Let me attach this to my... Oh, yeah, turned that off. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, the bones were super easy to make, man. I did those in a live stream pretty... Yeah, it's on one of my live streams. You can watch it. I went through it pretty quickly. Okay, so I gotta attach the head. Now, the cool part about the bones is this is gonna help me actually make the animations better because I can see something stiff. Okay, now I need to sell this to direct that. So I go to rigging, and then I go to constraint, and then I do parent, right? So if I did that right, yeah, cool. So now I can see the animation. So let's pretend that I've got a sword. That's what we want, right? We want sword animation. We don't want a thing that punches, right? So we're gonna organize this a little bit. Let's go to 900. Oh crap! I should have. No. Let's go to 10. Select members. Can you use the MC animation? What do you mean, main character animation? Yeah, these both share. So the main character and this both share the same skeleton, so the animations are 100% aligned. I can show you this in there. So if I go to Unreal, inside Unreal, I only have, if you go to my animations, I only have player animations. And the skeleton uses these same animations. So, for example, if I do any animation here, so if I do run, right? This animation is being done by the skeleton for the player, but I can change its preview mesh to the skeleton because they use the exact same animation. And so it's the exact same. And that's for all animation, you know, sword attack, repose, walking. Yeah. Yeah. So that's part of the reason why I made that choice during the game dev. That's part of the reason why I made that choice, was so that way it would be lined up. and it would match. That was kind of my purpose of the choice. No, so what we do is, let me change the preview mesh back to the character. What we do is we actually ragdoll. So if we go to our meshes and our player, I have the skeleton, so you can do the physics body asset. And so in this physics body asset, I just ragdoll, right? And so if I do simulate, he says he has this stupid Maul in his hand. Oy. Let me go to skeleton. Remove all attached. I don't know why they do that. That's a bug they gotta fix, man. I don't. You would think that they would have that and figure that out, but whatever. So if I go to the physics asset, I'm gonna save that to. Okay, now that should have been. That should not be there. Okay, there we go. Okay, now when I simulate, it simulates properly. So you can see that his body simulates realistically, and like you can drag his arm and pull it around. His head works properly. And so, yeah, I basically created a physics asset that allows us. Now I still need to clean this up a little bit. It's not perfect. It's not flawless, but so basically what we do is whenever you kill him, we ragdoll. And so then that lets the physics body take over. Are you going to use the add-on you bought for the zombie game that parts fall? Yep. So that was a plan. We actually tried implementing that last night and it errored out and crashed. And I found out why it errored out and crashed. So hopefully in the next week or so, hopefully in the next week or so, I'll have it kind of figured out. Yeah, I'm learning blueprint code. It's not easy. It's something I'm trying, to figure out and get right. But it's definitely not easy. Back to my. Last night I was streaming some of it. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to grab. I'm on 10. I need to grab this so that way we have it. We'll come to 900. Set this to 900. Yeah, because if I can learn blueprint, I'll be better suited to help out Mester. I have all the courses in Udemy. I just have to sit down and apply it. I'm in college. I'm taking college classes, and I got a normal job that I spend anywhere from 9 to 15 hours doing a day. It's hard to find time to do it all, but we make happen. I'm off for the last 4 days. That's why I'm streaming, and I might make this my stream time. This might be my regular stream time. We'll see. But knocking out 4 hours every night. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I do it 3 times a week or something. Okay, so yeah, this is not a bad time though. So I would be home right about this time. This is normally when I would get home from work. So, shower, get on the stream for 3 hours and call it a day. Okay, so let's put the sword up so that way we can see. So let's pretend that he doesn't start with a nice. Yeah, you're 2 hours ahead of me. Let's say that he doesn't start with a shield. Let's say he's just got a sword, right? So the question is, well, I can make him have a shield. I don't want him to have a shield. Let's say it that way, right? So this first boss, these are specific animations that he's going to have for the weapon that he's going to wield, right? And so what I need to figure out is how to make this animation look correct. And I need to figure out what animations I want, right? Because I haven't thought about that. I kind of just streamed. So we need to think about what animations we want, right? And it's going to be very specific and targeted towards the kind of the style that we want to portray. So let's think, right? And these, it's a boss. So the boss needs to act very differently than normal players, right? So he needs to like have a wind up, and then he needs to do massive amounts of damage. So let's say I have a wind up, right? Say the first one is he's gonna basically do a big, huge over the hand and down. So he's gonna come from here and he's gonna kind of back up. I mean, the scene is different based off of whether or not they're indies or not. I think the indie teams need more coders, but you also need more quality artists. Like, I think so. I mean, I think it needs both. I think it's a yin and a yang type situation. You got to have both. You really do. Okay. So let's just block something out real quick and see what this looks like. Now we can cheat this and we can create what's called a boss sword. And by having a boss sword, I can actually see all these animations without having to do all the code that Mester is going to do. That's the cheat. Now the other option is we can have this boss do some cool stuff that hasn't been done before. I kind of like the idea of a Maul. Yeah, let's make it that way so it's easy to see. And where's the energy sword? Yeah, let's do... Okay, cool. And then shield. I agree with you. I don't think you're gonna get a good uni degree from that, so that's a good point. Okay, so let's say he's using the Maul. I like the idea of the first boss having a Maul, because the Maul is my favorite weapon personally, right? And so I think that one of the first skills that he should do is the over the hand and then down, but he needs to be like super pronounced with this, right? And so we're gonna have him first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the we're going art with a degree, not the same for others. Yeah, that's true. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have an animation where he goes over the top of his head, right? And to do that, we need to kind of prep him. So we already have the Maul. We already have the Maul animations in here. Right? So that's the blocking. That's the running. That's the shield blocking. That's the sword. And this is the Maul. Or no, that's not. That's the repose. Where's the Maul at? Ah, here's the Maul holding. So that's the Maul idle, right? And so this is the one we like. We're gonna modify this one. So 740. Yeah, we're gonna do a kind of a crushing animation. So 745. So he goes shaboom. and then steps forward, right? So barrel. And that's a sweep. We don't want the sweep one. I think that's fine. Let's do this one. So we're gonna copy this whole section. We're gonna go to 900 and paste it. Nice. Okay. This is Maya. Yeah, this is Maya. So we're on 900. Yeah. Okay. So this animation is going to be a little bit slower because we want to set this up. So we have a preparatory, right? And his preparatory is here. So let's take this portion of the animation. We're going to bring it out. We're going to spread everything out a little bit because I want it to be a little bit nicer. Okay, crap. I messed that up. This is the one I want right here. It's funny. Actually, I think you know what? Let's just redo the animation. I like where it starts, right? So let's use this where it starts. So from here, we're going to, let's go out 5 frames. And so he's going to pull back and then come forward, right? So for this one, we're going to basically pivot. Pivot, push back, put his weight over on that leg, and he's gonna kind of rotate. This leg is gonna come back. Yeah, there we go. And maybe out a little bit. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna rotate this here. Okay, that looks all good. Then what we need to do is we need to bring that back. He needs to like be pushing that way over, right? And so if this is my right hand, this needs to be brought like up and back. See you later. Talk to you later, Magma. Thanks for coming in. Don't run, Sean. That's funny. Thanks for saying it's nice. Okay. So we need to pull this arm. I don't think, well, I do kind of rotate, right? So let's rotate this backwards and then this way. Pull it down a little bit. And put the human skin on this real quick. Because it looks cool with the skeleton, but I think it's better with the player head and the player body. That way I have a better understanding of what I'm looking at, right? And then I can pull that there. here. So I'm gonna avoid putting this arm too much into this arm right here, only because I need to get it. I'm gonna have to counter key everything, and so I'm just gonna get it kind of in the right spot here. I really want to get this down there. How do I get that down there? Yeah, like that. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. That's got some glitching on it, but that's okay. That's really good. I like that. Okay. Push that here, right? And then center this weight right there. Okay, so this is a good block, right? So he comes way back. And then from there, we can take him into the next phase, right? So he comes way back. And then... Oh, I need to switch this over from world to object. There we go. There we go. Put it about there, right? And so that way he's just grabbing there. So he's gonna... Your shoulder really couldn't do that, right? So this is gonna be object, yeah. Yeah, that's more accurate, okay. And so then that rotates this here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of work, that's for sure. Okay. Then, but some people got to do it, you know. Some people enjoy it. That's how it works. Okay, so from here, we say, man. So does the knee move? The knee definitely moves. Yeah, his knee's got to move. It's like got to move here, right? Yeah. his foot move too. Yeah, okay, so there we go. We pivot, right? So we pivot. And then it should be solid, right? So from here, we're basically 9:15, we're gonna go down and he's gonna be extended all the way out, like far. So we come back, right? And for this one, the shoulder is going to be out, and he's going to be like leaning forward. He put all of his weight on this, right? So we're going to first do the hips. Way forward, right? And then the arm will be kind of, because the shoulder comes out. Let's put it at 0 real quick. Yeah, okay. So with the shoulder being at 0, right? And basically structured out. There we go. And so we're gonna bring that in, rotate it, and then this is gonna get rotated like this. Yeah, okay. And then that's gonna be rotated there. That's gonna be pushed way up. Right? And then the arm is gonna be, so as I come back, right? I'm going to then come up and over. And so if I'm here, right, because that's where I'm at right now, basically to create that same thing, I'm going to come forward and then I'm going to extend out. So I need to bring this forward. Yeah, okay. And we're going to rotate that. And that's going to get rotated. That's gonna get rotated. Hips will be slightly rotated, not too much. And that's gonna be pushed forward. And we're gonna break that wrist as much as we possibly can. And bring it down. Okay. Now we can break the back and collapse. Right? And that's going to come back in, rotate it more here. Okay, so that's accurate-ish. Oh, crap. Crap. That sucks. Damn, I don't know how that got moved. Oh well. Okay, so this looks like that. We'll have to correct some in the middle stuff so that way it makes it more pronounced. Like, right, see how it's coming from the side right here? Hey, what's going on, Sebi? Yeah, his back's definitely gonna hurt, but he's dead. You know, he's an undead creature, so I don't care. So we'll have to do some corrective curves here in the middle. But again, we're just blocking it out for right now. So this gets way over here. That's a good structure, right? And again, we want this to be very pronounced. So what I want is I want him to kind of step back with this one. So he's gonna move back slightly. We're gonna say minus 12 with this. So step back. And then it's gonna be forward. So this is gonna be, we want this to be a full forward. Or well, maybe a half forward. So let's do 50. Let's see what that looks like. So he's gonna step back and then move forward. Step back and then move forward. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. And then the last part will be to recover. So after that, he'll recover. And so this, from that, will come into this. So it'll step back. Now I still need this to be up there, so that, because we don't want him to move backwards. So that's going to be 50. Yeah. I might even have him move forward a little bit more even. So maybe 100. So that way it finishes the step off. Right? Because he's going to pull himself up. So we'll play with that and see. In the meantime, we've got everything kind of looking right. We got to fix this at the half mark and then here. And then we'll make sure that the breakpoint looks good. Get my tea. Doing a lot of talking, so my mouth is dry. How you doing today, Sebi? Okay, so let's fix the mid frame, right? For this mid frame, we want the shoulder to come up as much as I possibly can, and then this is going to come up as much as I possibly can as well, and we're going to pull this down, right? And this is going to be like this. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so not everything's gonna get keyed on this one. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Comes from back here, okay, to up here. And we need to fix it with one here. That problem that we're gonna have is that wrist needs to kind of line up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, that's closer. Maybe come here. Nice. Okay, so that's good. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not gonna complain. Had a pretty decent day. Okay, so that looks good. I'm excited to get some stuff in place. Hopefully Mester can, whenever he gets up, he can help me and get this boss stuff working if I don't cheat it together before then. Okay, so we do have problems here, right? Because it hits him in the chest. We'll fix that here in a minute. Yeah, we don't want that to hit him in the chest. But he comes back, and then he moves forward. throw in that. Now this one, maybe I need to, like, it's right by his head, you know what I mean? And so I might have to fix that a little bit because it's got that apex problem. I'm gonna get rid of this just because I need to fix the apex problem first before I make another key. And then we're gonna fix the feet. So let's fix the feet. Those are easy to fix. I didn't think I was gonna be doing animations today, but animations are always fun to work on, right? So he's gonna lift his foot and step it backwards while pushing this foot and still moving it forward. We want this foot to be in the same place that it was last time. So that one is, and that one is not. So we go to the halfway mark, lift up slightly and do a tap like he's dragging his foot. And so then he steps back. Yep. And then I need this foot to still be where it was before. Is it? It is. Okay. So that foot stays there. And that foot's still going to stay there up to this point. So I need this foot to still stay there. This is going to be a two-handed attack, but I'm only fixing the one hand right now. I'll fix the second hand here shortly. Right? And so this foot should be here. Yeah, okay. So back, step, step. That's kind of close. Do we think that that makes sense? I don't think that makes sense. So he should be reaching, right? Yeah, that's the problem with this. Okay. So he's gonna go way back. And what I want for this needs to be zeroed out. Let's zero this out real quick. Yeah, okay. So now let's fix it, right? So down, save, and on this foot. Yeah, okay. So that's more accurate. He's gonna come here and bam. So at this point, lift his left back heel when there's a hammer raised towards the slam. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta get there. That's a good point. So he's gonna step. So at this point, he's gonna be right here, right? He's gonna step, and at this point, he needs to push off. So he's gonna step here, right? So this needs to come up and be forward. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. So you're gonna come up from down, up, and then down. Yeah, okay. That's a good point. Damn. I'm gonna have to set that up apart because it's got it. What's going on, Savan? How are you? Yeah. Very true. I just gotta get the foots right? Damn. Okay, so he needs to pivot his weight onto this at that point, right? Because he's putting his weight here. And this foot needs to be lifted up and down. Right? So step up and then down, right? And so then this foot's going to be off center here. Okay, so grab that. So up, down. Ah, so I need this foot to be way up there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna create a marker. Forgot that I can do those. So let's do a marker real quick. That'll help me out. What the heck? Oh, there it is. I was like, what the heck? What is this? That's a floor. So let's grab the floor. We're gonna make the floor see-through. There we go. Cool. Let's do my marker real quick. So that's where I want the foot to be. Okay. And the other foot is going to be in the same spot, so I need to make a marker there. All right. Damn you. There you go. Okay. Now we can fix this a little bit, right? So I need my last one to this to be right there. So I need to move this here. So that way the foot doesn't move. Okay. Which then means, this is an interesting thing, my hips need to be moved this far forward. Yeah. Okay. Which then means that this can go somewhere. I don't know where it's gonna go. It's gonna go somewhere. Yeah, okay. And then I can lift it up. Tap, lift. And put that where it needs to be. Okay, cool. So do the same thing here. Let me put another marker here. There's an easier way of doing these markers, by the way. I'm just being cheap. Okay, so I want this to stay there, right? So to do that, I just basically line that up and line that up. Cool. And save. And then it needs to still be there, right? We still want it to be pivoted to that marker. But we're gonna have the toe tap. That's the argument you were making, which is a good argument, right? So foot should still be there. And then that puts me, yeah, okay. So then where's my floor? I'm gonna change this color brown. So that way I can see it. Okay, cool. So as I step back, I think I can keep it pivoted still, honestly. Maybe not. I don't know. Can I keep the pivot? Is it gonna fit? No. I can try. So this gotta go down just a slight bit. There you go. Okay. Right? And so, damn it. Why? What? I don't know what I just did. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, well, that's where the foot is, so that's where I need to set this up. Okay, so he's gonna come here. He's gonna fly up as much as he possibly can. So to make this more pronounced, you know what I should do is I should bring this down more. Yeah. And then forward more. And then back more. Yeah, there we go. This is so like pronounced, but it's gonna make it look better. All right, so he's gonna go back and then way up. That foot slides there. And then after that foot slides, it needs to line up and lock in, right? And so that foot's gonna stay there, which it does. And then I bring my foot here, up, over, down, and then back. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of good. Now I need to grab this. So this steps up and then lands back. And then he needs to drag here. Ah, okay, okay. So it's dragging, yeah. Okay, so I need to have another marker. Okay. Cool. We're getting there. We're almost there. So now I need to say this is my foot location, right? And so this needs to be aligned with that. Oh man. There you go. Okay, so save. So that foot should not move at all from here to there. And then it does. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so we got the movement fixed. So now it's just fixing the upper body to match it, right? And then I gotta make sure I don't have any popping. It's kind of good. It's a good structure so far. Right? He's gonna hit down. Like, now I might be able to leave him to pause there for a couple of seconds, allowing you to get 2 hits on him, right? Because he did this massive attack. And so you can get your 2 hits on him while he like picks himself up. And so before I bring this all back up, I could let it stay down there for a couple of seconds. I think that's a good idea, right? Let's do that. Select all keyable. How ugly and disgusting is it from here over? It's not too bad. What did I just do? I want to grab these keyframes. Okay. So we're gonna keep him here, right? For let's say this long. That's a long time, but let's say it's that long, right? And then we wait 2 seconds. And then we bring him up. One second. Okay, here we go. So let's do 9:19. Wait, that's 1 frame. We want 2 frames. Let's do 2 frames. Okay, so we keep him down there, and then basically he's like, boof. Oof. Here we go. Oof. Okay, that looks good. Nice, smooth, good structure. Okay, so let's clean it up real quick first, so that way we can get a little bit better idea of what we got going on. And then let's see it in action. Okay, nice. Bam. Very nice. So I think the only thing we can do to make this better is fix with the hip movement, right? So where my hips are, I think that's going to be the big structure for how this thing looks. So let's try to fix hip movement. I'm going to come backward, right? And then this should be these steps, right? And now I'm basically off. So what if he is over here and tipped and forward, right? And then up. This then tells me for my foot placement, I need to move up. I don't need to move up, but I definitely need to rotate it and then move here and something like this. Yeah. Right. Actually, I probably don't need that. Okay, so here, there. Damn, that sucks. Okay, so here he's leaping, and we don't want him leaping, right? He should be having his weight. He has his weight on that foot, so he then needs to push his weight onto this one at this halfway point, and then that means this foot still needs to be in the same spot here. Is there a marker there? There is. Okay, cool. Turn off the floor real quick. We'll make sure the marker matches. Okay. Okay, so all that lines up. His foot's kind of in the same spot. And then he's gonna go up to like a messed up joint, right? And so on this point, he needs to have shifted his weight over here. No, what the heck? How did that happen? Damn it. Okay, so from here, he shifts his weight over and then bounces. So he shifts his weight over. Now, we don't want to go too far over, but just enough, right? And then he's going to bounce back over to this leg and then back down, where he shifts back to normal. So, bam. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, so we'll go from back to forward. And that's okay to have a little bit of it, right? As he pulls this forward. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. Now, what we could do, if we really wanted to make this dynamic, we could bring this up even further. Right? Which I kind of like the idea of. Maybe not that far. So he's like, ah, yeah. So it's a real reach. Like, ah. Yeah, so that's like a real reach, you know? Let's grab both of these. I'm just gonna move them forward. Yeah, okay, cool. So reaches up. I'd argue that's probably, right, not the best one. Like we could extend the shit out of that, right? But the problem is the shoulder, because I need to be able to access it. Okay, cool. So up and down. Ooh. And then back. Yeah, it looks good. I don't necessarily like how that looks like that. Is that because of here? I think it's because of there, right? So it's down here. It kind of looks like he's like tippity tapping in, you know? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Because it's still like in the air. We don't want that. So let's bring this down just a smidge. Okay, so that's there, that's there, that's there. No, that's not good. That's not good. It needs to be down there. I guess we can't go too far off the ground. So let's do 0. And then this translation needs to be 0. I need to pull this down. We can get it as high as we possibly can. I'm okay with that, but yeah. Okay. Why does that look so bad now? wonder if I rotate this way. Yeah, that's kind of better, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's do select hierarchy, and then we're going to clean it up so that way the animation curves look better. And then we can add this as a new Maul attack so I can see what it looks like specifically. Still going to need Mester's code, I think. I might be able, again, I might be able to cheat it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, attach the second hand to the weapon. Yep, 100%. I still need to clean up the actual pushing the arm structure, and then I'll do that. But yes, we're not done yet. I got about another, I don't know, probably 30-40 minutes. We're close. I just want to get the feet kind of looking right, you know what I mean? It looks good. Just gonna fix tangents. Okay, fixed a couple. We might have to like hardcore key the foot into place so that way it doesn't slide at all, but we'll deal with that in a second. That's the last kind of like polish stuff. Yeah, okay. So not crazy. Everything's good. It looks good. I like it. I'm happy with it so far. We'll get the other hand to fit where it needs to here in a minute. Okay, so let's fix this portion right here first. So as I come back, it's gonna come back here. And that looks cool. My only problem is I need it to do something like that. Yeah, okay, good. There we go. And then up here, see how it's kind of okay. My problem I'm gonna have is probably the neck. Like that's gotta be like that. Okay. Structure wise, it's fine. And then this is gonna come here. So I gotta counter key that because that's definitely not right, right? So I need this to come here and kind of be like that. Yeah, that's better. And then that's gonna come down, right? And that's easy. Okay. And then I don't really care past there. Everything here should be structured. So that should all be structured. That should all be structured. Nothing I need to do there. And then this basically moves up. So yeah, okay. Bam. Nice. Now my problem is, see how that swings out and then comes back down? You can't have it swing out and then that just looks weird. That wouldn't be like actual movement, right? And so he would never have that kind of like that. And that's because of where it's at right here. And so I need to kind of correct this. Yeah, I agree. Definitely need to tilt the head, that's for sure. So See how that like does that like glitch, right? So it's like here and then it glitches to there. We need to fix that with a curve. So rotate it, pull it in. Yeah, so that's better. That goes out a little too far. Yeah, that's much more in line. There's a little bit of an elbow just, but that's okay. Okay, that's fine. So now we'll grab those again. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I just changed all those animation curves. Not what I want to do at all. Okay. So. Ooh. Okay. So that's better. And that more is in line straight. Let's see if it looks good on this side. Yep. So he moves that. Bam. Okay. So let's align. Now that we got all this kind of structured right and proper, let's align. That's a big arc too. Like. So let's align this the other hand, right? So the first one is we got to get it here. And so to do that, we're probably gonna have to pull something like this. Something like that. Let's pull that down. Like break his wrist here. Right, and that's why I gotta kind of structure this right, because obviously I'm not gonna break my wrist either. So as I bring this back, my arm is gonna come here. So it's gonna basically rotate this more this way. And so then this is gonna come here. Yeah, it's not gonna be a flawless grip. I don't really care, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So he's going to, and I'm gonna have to line this all up because it's gonna be stupid how this works. So he's gonna take it from there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Like he, why is that? It needs to be object. There you go. Okay. So here. And here. Okay. Okay, so we're lined up there. Everything's good. Now we just need to do the other structure. Okay. So, where's my elbow? Turn that up. Not bad there. Okay. It's crazy that there's that much movement and disorganization in that many frames. Like, crazy. So there's some advanced techniques that I don't know, that where I can just tell it to line up with this. It would make my life 5,000% easier. Just not good enough to know those yet. This is where being self-taught sucks. Because if I would have had, you know, some kind of teaching or whatever, or school, they would have taught me the cool trick that I needed to know to make it align up and not have to do what I'm doing right now. It's okay. That's okay. We'll get it. So this is good, right? So everything here is good. I think I have one frame where it's off. Yeah, one frame. Rotate it. Okay, so here to there to there. And so then I lose it, right? I probably need to line that back up again. This is definitely bad. Like, I shouldn't have that much like crap in my arm. So let's put it at 0. How bad is that there? It's still bad. Nope, we're not gonna save that. Okay. Okay. But I need to get this up there, right? And then this arm is technically going to be, let's put this at 0, 0, 0, right? Yeah. And then we'll 0 this out too. It's going to be brought down and forward. And this is where the first time I'm gonna ever animate the clavicle. Look, get out of here. Ugh. So this I might actually have to let him, like, he like hits down. This might be the one thing where I don't have it, because otherwise I'd have to bring it in and up. Because his arm cannot reach. Like, it just can't reach. Even if no matter how hard I try, right? Well, maybe, right? So I gotta think about it. If I was to do a Maul, I'm gonna come back here in the back corner and do it real quick, right? If I was to do a Maul, I'd come back and I wouldn't, I guess you could let go. You could, like when you get to mid-air, you let go. Or like that. And so if I'm doing a Maul, really, yeah, okay. So to do that, I aim, right? And I have both of these because this is my fulcrum. Yeah, okay. So to lift it up and then releases one hand when they slam. I guess you could, so we could. It's not a bad idea. I think what I can probably do is I can actually structure this better, in all honesty. If I push this here and push this like this and bring it over and then rotate it. Now I got a cockamamie wrist, which is not what we want. That whole back thing is like fucked. Let's turn this back to 0. That's not, I'm gonna avoid using clavicle if I can. So this is okay. Yeah, that's not bad, right? Yeah, it's not bad at all. Now my problem is this wrist looks like ass. So if we saw this, it wouldn't be bad. We'd be like, oh, that makes sense. That's cool. But in reality, it should be something like that. Yeah. Maybe back a little, up, back a little, up. Here. Okay, that's fine. So if I can't get this to work, then we'll definitely go with that route. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad choice. Let's change the music out a little bit. Okay. I gotta be really careful because if I make any changes, this is Dunskies. So let's do it. Let's save. Let's save. Save. Okay. What did I? Damn it. What didn't I save? The wrist. Okay. Because we both need them there. Right? And then... So I got some counter keying problems here, but that's okay. Not too bad. Other than that, hands there, right? We need to fix it on the come across. Bam. Okay, and so it doesn't touch the ground here, so we need it to touch the ground. So can I grab this and this? Change it to world. I can. Yes, yes. Okay. That's as far as I can go on that elbow without causing popping. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Man, there's a lot of counter keying on this one. That's okay though. It's part of animation. It's how it happens sometimes. Okay, so ooh. So big up. Bam. Nice. Okay. So big up, slam. We just need to keep this hand with that, right? So oof. Of course it doesn't reach it. Why would it? Why would it? Damn it. Damn it, Sean. Okay, so can I, how far can I get it? Can I get it? I can get it pretty close. So then I just need to rotate this. That. There you go. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like that. So close. Okay, good. Okay. Good. Okay, so let's check it out quick. Let's get rid of all my controls. So show Nerves curves. Let's get rid of nerves curves. And let's get rid of joints. I don't technically need to see the bones. I don't know why I always leave them on. I just like them on. So it follows, except for there. It's a good read. Nice, it's a good read. Okay, so I do have some issues here. But here it's fine, so no issues there. Oh, wait, there's one right there. Okay, so let's go show. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And this, I mean, this animation is gonna be going fast. So unless they press the pause button, which they probably will. Let's be real, they definitely will. When they do a pause button, then it's gonna be jacked up. But nothing I can do about that. It's all lined up, so maybe... I mean, that's technically lined up. That is not. Okay. Let's take it through its final look and see how we get. I counter keyed basically the entire animation. But that's okay. Nice. Oof. Oof. Okay, cool. So we finished our first boss animation, right? And so he's gonna do that big, huge swing. Nice. Looks good. Okay. Let's go to our graph editor. I'm not gonna do it this on stream because I don't want to bore you guys. This would take forever to clean up. It's gonna take forever to clean up. So I'm just gonna go auto and I'm gonna ease it. Because as you can see, this is a nightmare. And you have to do this for each of the major bones. Now, we might, like I said, cleaning things up here is not a bad idea. So that way you have a good structure. And we could go through and clean a couple of these up. There's not going to be any rotations or anything on any of that. So this is just good practice to clean up your stuff once you're done. This also will create a much nicer, smooth transition, right? So I don't know, but there might be something going on that I didn't need to key there. And so that's creating a weird transition. And so that's why you do this cleanup. Like this doesn't need to be there. And that's going to create a more fluid motion. That's not always the case. Like I may specifically want it to be there in that structure. So this one, maybe not so much, right? So I can get rid of that one. But this one, what is this? Oh, that's my hips. Okay, so I don't need that specifically keyed. These don't need to be specifically keyed. And what we're doing by doing this is you're creating a more smooth transition that creates fluid. So this is very important on like hips. It's important on things like your foot position. Like, for example, I don't need this right here. This is bad, right? But this is translation. So I might actually have needed that, right? Because I wanted to key that. And so we want to avoid translation. But where we can get away with some shit is rotation. Rotation isn't super important for sticking. And so anything that I can get rid of in the rotation, like this right here maybe, and this right here, I can get, and that's going to create a more smooth like feel for rotation. Again, because I had to counter key those, I'm going to stay away from translation. We do not want to modify translation for these foots. And that's kind of, again, I'll just leave that there. Let's do a save because I haven't saved in a minute. The other one that you would want to do this on is anything like hip wise, hip movement wise, structure. That's an important one to do. So if I grab all of this, I can see there's nothing happening here, so I can get rid of those, and nothing happening there, so I can get rid of those. And so I got rid of all the keys that I didn't need to have, and then left the ones that I did need to have. If I was doing back and forth motion with the back, this is something else I would want to clean up and make sure it makes sense. And then once you've done it, again, you want to stroke through the actual stuff again one more time, just to make sure that it's all nice and smooth. And I probably, that foot is like super immediate how it gets there. I'm probably going to change that when I do the polish phase. The right foot is good. I'm not super happy with the left foot. Like, see how he backs his... Yeah. That's okay, though. And what I should do is I should have a little pause right here. That's what I should do. And so let's do select all members. This is going to be messy. Okay, so we're going to cut all this. We're going to put it way up here. And that's going to everything up. Right? Because the frame, like everything's like big. We're going to copy this. I'm going to go to, we want to have like maybe just 3 frames. Oh, dude, I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Okay, so let's see how that messed this up. If it did, it did. And so all I need to do is I need to come back in here and then shut auto ease, and it should fix it. If it doesn't, then I'll just undo. It does not. Yep, it does not. Cool. So that did not work the way I thought it was going to work. I apologize. I was just trying to create an extra little tiny thing, man. Ugh. I guess I could probably do that here. No, I don't want to cut. I want to do it. Copy, and then do I have a frame? I do. Paste. I don't know why it would break that much. Like, it shouldn't break. I don't have anything past this. And that frame is like, I don't know, dude. Whatever. Oh, now I got a broken thing. Like, get it out of here. Oh, maybe because I don't have, oh, yeah, I always forget that. I might not have, because I've cleared out some stuff. You have to make sure that you have a good break on either, or it changes the algo. So I would need to, on 907, I would need to create another frame. And then basically Yeah, okay. So now this should work if I did this. So I'm gonna grab here, cut, paste. Yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, okay, it does. Okay, that's good. So that's what happens when you don't clean it, right? And so then we come here, cut. So he holds that position. Let's come out just one. Okay, so he holds that position and then frames it, right? Bam. And this is where you can add some other stuff to make it like more fancy. Right here is probably where I would add like where he like pulls back even further. That's how you really make the animation polish. But again, we're not gonna do that on this frame. I don't want this stream to be all just animation today. And I also like to do it by myself because then I can just kind of double in, hold, bam, hold. Okay. Nice. Okay. Overall, I think we're good. So let's just do one more. Auto ease in, auto ease out. Make sure it's all nice. It is. So then this is from 900 to 925. So we could have technically expanded this out a little bit more, but I like my animations to be poppy for attacking. So we're gonna stick with that for now. So 925 and 900. And this is Maul or attack Maul boss 01. Okay. And now I need the bones. So that's the funny part. But I should be able to grab them just here and do export. And so this will be technically Maul attack 4. I would need to set this up to where when I do this and structure this properly, I need to make sure that I have a good, like, oh, wait, what the heck? When I do this and set this up properly, I need to have a good thought process of how I want this to be structured in. So I could call this a boss attack, which would then kind of separate this out from a normal Maul attack. The question is, do I ever want the player to use this? And if I did, then having it named differently would be bad. So I don't know. I'm just gonna call it boss attack 1. Maul attack boss. It's better to be more specific than less specific, right? So 900 by 925. I mean, at some point this name's gonna get super long and then it's gonna be dumb. But right now I know that this is the animation Maul attack for the boss, and it's the first version of it. That's the important part. Put this on my skeleton, import, and then you guys will see it here in a second. Okay, so let's check it out in game. So he goes back, brings it forward, bam, and then brings his hands up. Now this part is still glitchy and nasty. I didn't clean that up, so we're gonna have to clean that up. But for the sake of what we're trying to do and getting this done, it should be clean. Now, there's a couple different ways that we can do this. Mester hasn't coded in boss only attacks yet. And so I would never be able to see this happen in the game yet, except for if we cheat it. So we can cheat it, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, I don't remember all of this, so hopefully I can get this right. If I don't remember it and get it all right, then don't hate me, but we're gonna try it. This is me trying to get silly. So we're gonna go to the abilities. and we're gonna go to the combo abilities, and we're gonna go to the Maul combo. Again, we're just cheating it right now. That's all we're doing. This is not how it's supposed to be done because Mester hasn't coded it yet. And I'm blaming Mester. Okay, so then we need to go to the Maul ability. And where is our ability? Maul. Okay, cool. So we're going to duplicate this, and it's going to be called Maul 3. And so this will be attack 3. Okay. And then that's Maul attack 3. And I need to know how long the animation is, so we're going to go back to the animation. I think this is this in seconds or in frames? So I got to put it in seconds. There we go. 1.04. So 1.04. Save, check it out. Okay. And then we need to add this to the Maul attack combo suite, right? So then we're going to come here, we'll grab this and put this on here. Then we need to add in a new section. And this is going to be called attack 0, 3. Put that there. Remove the link. Okay. And then we need to add in our anim notifies. So we come back over here. And paste multiple absolute. There you go. Cool. So at this point of the animation is I want damage to start to be applied. And then when it's done, which is right here, poof, damage stops. So damage can be done from the top all the way down. Oof. Okay. And no more longer, like if you walk into it while he's sitting there, that'd be dumb, right? So we don't want damage to be like right there. We get rid of the damage at that section. Okay, cool. And so we made this, that's basically the same thing, except for this is lighter, right? It's a lighter throw. So swing first, come over the top, swing. Yeah, Mester kind of cheated those together. That's okay, whatever. If I did this right, I should be able to play. If I did it right, and we should get, look at that. Nice. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to make it a, we didn't make the animation a root animation. So I need to enable root motion. It's a little slow. But we want it to be slow because it's the boss ability, right? So let's see if I can find a boss that has a Maul. Why did he run outside? What the Oh, come here, come here. Eat it. Eat it. Let's fight another one. Why are they running outside? Mester, what'd you do? Or did I move it? I want to get a guy with a Maul. Can I do... Okay. Spear, pole, swords, dagger, shield. I guess pole arm is the only one. Start event. Aha. Okay. Give me. Come on, do 3. Do 3. Come on. Come on. Oh. Now, I need to combo 3. Oh, okay, well, he got me. I like how we kill him after. I got my retribution whether you liked it or not, boy. Come on, do the 3, do the 3. Oh, he's not gonna do 3. Okay. Well, that's gonna be for Mester. I won't be able to see the NPC do it. Ooh, no, I can hack it. I can hack it. Haha! I can cheat it just like Mester did. Because I'm cool like that. Right? Yeah, mister. I can play this game. Okay. So now what we do... Oh, damn. That gives me plenty of time to avoid it, but it is a big one. Damn, that's got a long reach. It's like Elden Ring all over again. Damn it. It's like Elden Ring. Okay, let's see if I can block it. That's right, you die. That's what you get for trying to mess with me. You die. Oof. Ooh, it's a town. I like it. So he breaks back. Oof. It's just enough to where if I try to get out of there, I can get out of there. Wait, is he rotating? He's auto-rotating? That's not cool. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. Let me put that in the notes. I gotta make notes real quick. Auto-rotating is bad. Hell no. Auto-rotate focus maybe for the skill. That's not good. No bueno. But it's cool, because mine wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do that. I can't. Yeah, I can't rotate mid thing. Why can he? Okay, so let's check this out. We can watch it now. Ooh. Nice. So I just gotta fix that clipping at the end. Yeah, it rotates mid-swing. Isn't that's like messed up. That's like a hack and cheating ability. Okay, let's try it one more time. We can pause it right here and see. Yeah, look at that. Look at that lean, man. Woo, look at that lean. He's going hit. So there's still some glitching. I'll have to see why that is. It's okay. Nice. Yeah, it looks good. That's fine. And then he lifts his feet up. Okay. Good to know. So, yeah, I'll have to fix that. We'll have to fix that. But I mean, it's still good. Still structured nice. I think it needs to be. There's probably let's watch him again one more time just so I can see it. We need to save. I need to save that. So where's my save the modified weapons and other items from the event box. Looks snappy when you go from hammer on ground to idle. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. Because I only gave it 5 frames, so I could give it 10 frames and then fix it. Yeah, he's rotating to get me, which is bullshit. He should not rotate to get me. That's a bug. That's why he's glitching. Hacker. Hacker! Turn off your hacks, man. Turn off your hacks. Screw that. I'm gonna give myself a gold statue. I'm gonna go save it. Okay, let's go. One more time. Yeah, it definitely does. I agree. So I'll have to fix that. He has such a far reach with that, though. Damn, dude. Ah! That opens you up, though. Ah, got him. Yeah, so it's not bad. Okay, let's go make some small changes to it real quick, because I do like it, but I do want to make sure that before we're done with it, I do have the good changes. So what I noticed is the actual swing itself is slow. I'm not a fan of how slow that swing is, right? Because it comes up here. Wait, so is that? Oh, there is a hand glitch there. What the? How'd that happen? Whatever. Okay. Did I do something that modified that? I don't remember modifying that, but whatever, okay. That's accurate. That's accurate. Okay. Now this is snappy because the time. So what I could do, right? I could grab all the selected set. There's something here. Oh, that's a foot. I think that's the foot that's happening. So I can do a save here, right? I can cut this. I can put this out to 30. And then I can cut this. Put it out to about 25, maybe? Oh, man. I got rid of it. Okay. Well, you too, Susan. Basically, all it was this foot doing this. What the? Oh, that got saved. Okay, well, whatever. Because it didn't, I guess it didn't need it before, so that's why. But now it does, so. Okay. So we go from here to Shaboom. I think he should. His weight's over there. He should still, his weight should still be over here, right? While he's lifting up. And then he comes over. Okay. It's kind of like dramatic, right? Well, not really. So this gives it a little bit more length to him pulling up. Oof. So it's not so snappy. And then we're gonna have to fix the hands, the double hands, right? Now, the next part that I don't like that we need to modify is the actual swing. I think the swing is too slow. Like, you shouldn't, if you don't block it enough time, then you shouldn't be able to do the thingy, right? So your knowledge is right there. This is where you're like, oh crap, because this is where all this is happening, right? So let's grab this and this. So we're gonna get rid of this right here. And see how that made that already feel better? And the same is gonna go for this, right? So we're gonna get rid of this right here. So I'm gonna do that. And so that should, I think we need to move this forward a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Because that's, shouldn't do that. It should come back here. And that'll fix that when we get, does this come backwards? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So our hips should be moving forward at all times for this. So I'm gonna delete this. Okay. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm going to fix this curve. Okay, and let's see if that fixed that. It should have. I don't know why it comes back. Like, it shouldn't come back. I didn't tell it to go back at all, right? And is that thing moving? No, it's not moving. So why does it come back? If this is my frame, what is this? This is X33. And so, yeah, it's just transitioning to 0. Oh, because the thing moves. Damn it. Okay, that's why. Okay. Damn. That's annoying. Okay, well, we'll do this then. There you go. So that's going to create a nice smooth feel where he's getting from here back up. So he starts raising it back up. We can keep that to about, let's say, 20. Yeah. So he'll hold that till 20, and then that gives you that nice like hip raise. Okay, so he goes here. Shabow. Wait, what did he do here? What did I see some there? I saw some rotation. Okay, whatever. Let's grab all of them real quick, and then let's smooth it one more time. Okay, and then we'll try it. We'll just see what it looks like real quick. Not bad. Okay, so let's watch it play out in actual time. So let's do 9:30. So see how it's got a smoother like drawback now, and so it doesn't look like he's like staying there because it's got that nice little kind of delay. And so then it comes up, and then he gets up, bam, 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 and that fits that arc, right? And so here is pretty good. It's not like amazing, but it's not bad. And so it feels like one fluid motion at this point, whereas before it kind of stopped. Now it is slow, right? Like it's super slow from here. I think this is where he locks out, and from lockout to here is super slow. So what we can do is I have a couple different options that are available to me. I can grab all of the keyframes in here to 916, and I can reduce them. So what this did, that makes this faster, and then that makes that longer. So let's try that out. So the swing is fast, right? The swing is fast. Boom, boom. And then his get up is normal. Yeah, so let's look at the feet. Yeah. So let's see what that looks like real quick. So he goes back. That got really fast. So yeah, I think that's okay. I just need to keyframe the feet so that way the feet don't like slide. But other than that, I think it's fine. Now, obviously, my hands are moved and I have to realign the hand again for everything. But you know, whatever. And then we need to that modified my 916. Oh damn! I hate when it goes on the half frames. That's the thing I get annoyed by, is it gets cut into a half frame. Like, so then how do I select that half frame? You know what I mean? Very annoying. What is Play Blast? I think Play Blast actually animates it. Yeah. I wonder where that's saved to. It's kind of cool that it does that. Okay, so anyways, this is if I wanted to speed this portion of the animation up. I can also create an animation curve to do that and then kind of ramp this up. I don't want to do animation curves because I suck at them. But this is good. It's good structure. So come down, come back up. And then it's a lot less snappy coming back in. What do you think? Okay, so let's go edit. Make it to 930. Let's select root. Or well, actually, let's go to the graph editor real quick. I still have everything selected, right? I do. Well, tangents, auto, and then auto ease. We'll select route. Wow, export selection. Come on, man. Where's my boss attack? So 900 to 930 export. We're gonna have to clean up Unreal because it messes up the montage when you do that. But this is my boss attack now. Wait, what? Okay, I was like, what? So this is 0.125. So we increased it by almost half or a quarter of a second, which is fine, right? And then back to my montage. I have to clear this out because it's no longer there. Or can I do? There should be an option to like regather. Like I don't want to have to delete this. So annoying. Like there should be an option to be able to re-add that back in, or like recalculate or something, you know? Because now I have to realign all of these up again, but whatever, okay. So up here, cool. And it is still a root motion, still everything else, easy day. So let's go try it out real quick. Yeah, that feels nice. It's still a solid, smooth motion. See what it looks like for him. Yeah, still a solid, smooth motion. Like he has prep, so I know when he's doing it. And technically, that's when I would block. Ow, Jesus Christ. Ugh. But it came over the head. So because it comes over the head, it still hits you. That's actually cool. So you can't block that one. I like that. I like that. It's unblockable. So let's go, there we go. Try it one more time. Yeah, right? You need a bigger shield, like a big shield that covers over your head. That's so bullshit that he can do that. Okay. Okay. Damn it. I don't know why they're running outside. That's kind of weird. They're not supposed to run outside. I don't know if that was a common thing or what, so. I like it though. It feels good. Okay, let's check it out real quick. So he steps back. Hands stay together. I just gotta fix that last portion of it now. Yeah, just gotta fix the last portion of it. Nice. And then we're gonna add like little clouds that hit right there. We're gonna have a particle thing so the little clouds will hit when you hit the ground. Like, and have little clouds come out right there. Like a little shockwave, little tiny one. But that definitely hits over top of the head. So let's see, I wanna try it on, let's do sword guy, no shield. Okay, so let's turn 3. Right in the dome. Get it in the dome. I should probably tilt his head up, right? I agree. That was a good suggestion, by the way. Bam. So he hit me and I hit him. He hit me, I hit him. I missed because he's too close, so it's not hitting. That's something I want to check with the Maul. So I had this problem before where I moved it and then it didn't work anymore. So while we're here, let's see if I can fix this bug. Let's go with Mauls, and we're gonna do the default Maul. Is this the damage thing? That's why, dude. The damage capsule is like this. Why is it there? It should be here. And technically, it should only be, well, so we're gonna have to do like the whole thing. I don't really want to do the whole thing, but we're gonna have to do like the whole thing, right? And so let's do this. See if this works. I'm not gonna hide this in game because I want to see it. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this looks like. So I have this is my indicator, right? And so this should give me a good indication of when I'm getting damage done. So let's do this. Okay, so 3. I'm gonna come at him and I'm gonna be like, yeah. So I did damage to him that time. Heck yeah, eat it, bro. Okay. Okay. So that means anywhere in that, if like he's there, anywhere he should be taking that damage, right? So let's try this out on Mester's level that's got a few more mobs. So that way we can do this better. All right. I gotta grab Maul. There's a lot of fighting happening over there. Okay. I need more life. Okay. Oof. Oof. Instantly dead. Okay, bye. I'm not strong enough for you. Let me go get this Maul over here. Oh, okay, you wanna play? So he's not damaging me. He's not damaging me when I'm super close to him. What about me? Can I damage him? I damaged him, I think. No, stop running all the way over there. Ugh. Bastards. Okay, come on. So, see, I'm way past him. Ah, so that's why. I'm actually going past him because he's inside me. That didn't sound right, but you know what I meant, okay? And you know what I meant. Don't judge me with your judgy eyes. This is the perfect distance away, so I hit, right? This should get blocked. Tink, that got blocked. And then I should be able to hit again. And this is my fast hit. And that did no damage, even though it was on him the entire time. Oh, actually, maybe it did. I don't really know. Let's see. He's like right on me. Oh, it blocked it. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, we're making babies together. Damn. Shield's OP. It should not be blockable. Shield's OP. He's blocking my he's blocking my ability, bro. Bro, if I miss, so that's an important thing about it is if I miss, like he gets 2 shots on me, guaranteed. Especially with the longer sword. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I like it. I think there was no issues with it. Let's go back to Maya real quick. Make there any other last minute changes, modifications we need to make. I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta go to the bathroom. And then when I get back, we're gonna knock out another 2 hours. Cause I think we got a good flow going right now. So give me just a quick break, real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then when I get back, we'll clean this up a little bit, and then we'll start on the next animation. Okay, I'm back. Let's where are we at on this list? So we're on the last one. Let's go back. What are we playing right now? We're playing... I can go to his older one. Lifestyle was an interesting one. Let's try that. It's kind of like lo-fi beaties. Kind of lo-fi. Okay. Streams are... I'm just checking streams right now, making sure everything's good. Looks like everything's good. So, okay. No issues. KBs are good. Quality's good. Working it. Okay. So we finished up this animation. I think I need to clean some of the locations of the hands a little bit after my most recent changes. They keep moving because I keep moving the damn thing, you know? So it's not their fault. Go check that real quick. Just fixing some of this up a little bit. Okay. Now, in here, I have problems because I have simulated crap. And so, because it's simulated, I can't really control it as much as I would want to, right? Like, yeah, because it has a simulated. I'm gonna have to delete it. Okay. That one's okay. Okay. And so then we got to fix this last part. Everything up here is fine. All that's good. I did want to fix the head. So he looks forward. But I think it's weird, right? So like, shouldn't he not like look there, but he should be looking kind of like, right? So come here, maybe here he's still kind of like looking forward. And I think here, I don't think his head should be like down, right? I think his head should be kind of like up and tilted as up as he possibly could be, right? Because he's gonna want to like see where he's going. we go. Yeah. Okay, so I just gotta fix that. Cool. See how that looks. So he kind of puts his head down, and I don't know why that rotates. I mean, I technically know why it rotates because I made it to where it does rotate. Which one do I? Which I think it's the hips. I think it's the hips that are simulated. No, they're not doing any rotation. Never mind. So then what's rotating? This? Something's rotating. I'll have to find it. Okay. Either way, not a big deal. Like, you're not gonna notice it in game. I think we've made it a lot smoother. He comes up, comes down. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And the hand is where it's supposed to be. Everything else kind of lines up. So I think that structure is good. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Okay. What did he say? Food requested there by 10:30. Okay. I'll have mine in the crock pot with my teaching. Anything to update on how to cable install LAN? It's something because the event totally snuck up on me. Oh wow, cool. I missed a bunch of Facebook chats that I should have read earlier. Whoopsie. Oh well. Here's what it is. Okay. Grab this one more time. I think this is the last time we're gonna do this animation, like this one specifically. We've kind of cleaned it up as much as I possibly can, or want to, rather, on stream. There's a lot more tweaks that I could do, but I could literally sit on this animation for a week and get it nice and clean. We don't want to do that. We just want to get it. We want to get like the 80%, 90% solution, so that way Mester can get it in game and try it out. And that's what I think. That's what we got. I really do. I think that's what we got. Yep. Okay. So let's export this again. I didn't change any time frames, so everything time code wise is good. All I did was change that. Let's check it one last time. Oof. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Oof. That's a great way to die. Yep. I like how they don't lose focus on me. That's another bug. Let me make sure I go write that down. NPCs don't lose focus on you. Dead. Okay. No, I need, before it goes, I need to get it. Ah! Okay, there we go. Oof. Let's try one more time. So that looks pretty good. Let's do animation 3 so I can see it. Comes back. and stays the entire time. So pretty good across the board. Nice. Okay, so I'm okay with it. We just got to clean up, you know, where he racks himself in the neuters. But hip movement wise, structure wise, it looks good, feels good, makes sense. I like how them things are flying off. Ow. Is there a place where I can stand and I don't get hit? Nope, that does not exist. Okay, good. Okay, so maybe we fix the Maul stuff too, by having this kind of extended out. We could kind of make it a little bit better by just doing this and saying the entire breadth of the Maul. I kind of wanted to avoid that, so that way, you know, if you're behind it, you know, you're not getting hit by it or something, because that's kind of like, eh. But we can do this. I'm okay with this. So let's leave that in. I'm gonna leave it in. I want to see these from now on, so I can, while we're testing these weapons out and trying to balance them, I want to see them and know if I'm hitting what I'm supposed to be hitting. You know what I mean? Okay. And that, so we didn't change that. Basically, Maul, I have to hit the Maul in the last section of it, the combo, to get it, which is fine. We need to, so all the Mauls are the exact same. We're gonna go to swords. Let's go to the sword. I think this is the primary one. What's the, okay, so the sword is good. What about, is there any other weapon? No, I have Maul and sword, right? Yeah, okay. So the two weapons that I have in game are good, with their distances and all that other crap. Okay, so that's good. Okay, let me see what Messer has me docketed to take care of. Finish the, I can set up Morpher, I guess. I still haven't done that. We need to do that, and I don't know if I necessarily know how to do it. I'd have to watch his video. Let's just clean the level up a little bit, or maybe we'll make some. Maybe we'll make some ground bushes. Am I lagging? No? Oh, it was just being slow to load for a second. That's weird. Okay. Found a couple of bugs already, which are good. I don't know what that Villa controller is gonna do. I think that's how he's gonna lock down the door. Oh, that's what he wants. So we need to figure out what we want. Okay, so this is, okay, let's think about this. This is future Rome, right? Do we have doors in future Rome? You know, like in this archway. So in the training arena, the way this demo is going to be, this entire thing is going to be blocked. You're going to start inside here. You're not going to have any weapons at all. Let me get rid of this out here. Bam, leave me alone. So you're not going to have any weapons at all. You're going to start outside here, and it's basically, this is like your little hovel, and we'll have like a bunch of leaves, or I don't know, something in the corner. You'll have a little light inside that's giving you light for the location, and this is your starting zone. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I was getting a phone call. Oh, did I make that big screen? I did. Son of a biscuit. Anyways, where I was going with this is this is gonna be where you start. This is your home, and then you're gonna come out of here, and this is like where you're gonna do your starter quest at. And so your starter quest is going to be where everything kind of happens. We introduce you and everything else, and we don't want you to leave. That's why the walls are the way they are. Now I could technically leave and leave this zone by jumping off. I'm gonna have to probably try to block that and make it to where you can't do that, because you shouldn't be able to get up there. Maybe I put like a little terrace or something that blocks you from getting in there. So a little vine or something that blocks you from going up here. Either way, that's the only way you can really get out, is right there. I can't get out from here. I can't make that jump. So basically, that's the only way you can get blocked out. So I need doors to lock you from coming in here. I don't know what that's gonna look like yet. I gotta figure that out. So we're in the year 2030, 2070, and it's ancient Rome. Do I have electronic doors? Like, do they roll inside here? You know what I mean? Like, how does the door work? That's my kind of my thought process. Do I get close enough and then the doors roll up, or I press a button and then the doors like and then suck in? That might be kind of cool, right? If that's like a door and it like folds up and then when it's ready to close, it comes back down and then folds out. I don't know. That's the question, right? So how do I make a cool door for the year 2070 and the ancient Romans? Or do we just say, hey, wood doors still make sense, and then you just have cool wood doors? Because I have wood doors, you know, for the arena. And so, I mean, I have the traditional wood door, you know. And so I could make it to where when you press the button, it opens. And then you're good. So, I don't know. So that's kind of the thing I got to figure out. How do I want this door to be? We can go with wood for now. Also, psychic based doors where you push them. I think, you know, that's not necessarily my problem. You're correct. I think opening the doors and stuff isn't going to be the issue. The issue is going to be, do I make wood? You know, like, or do I just make wood doors? The villa is open. I want the villa to be kind of more traditional in the Roman structure. So like, you know, there's no like privacy except for like curtains and things like that. So we'll have like, you know, curtains and stuff, but basically the villa is just kind of open, you know, and like, hello. But for outside, I need something that blocks the player from leaving. Like, they can't leave until they finish the starter quest. And this is the important thing, this is 100% Spartacus inspired. 105 billion%. So anybody who's watched Spartacus will know that this is basically the similar style. Yeah, same. Oh, damn. That's a lot fast. Same similar style to the Ludus. And then the inside, maybe not so much. Because again, they didn't really, you only saw like one or two thingies from the inside. But then I do have the pool area that I want, you know, the rain to come down in and collect the pool. And this is where they come and wash themselves and bathe and all that other stuff. So yes, I don't have the prison where all the slaves are down underneath. I figured I'd just have like this these three little kind of homes, because again it's a small Ludus, right? And then this is going to be the back area where I'm going to put what is the word I'm looking for? I'm going to put a table with the potions. So that's where you get your potions from. But yes, very much Spartacus. In fact, when I was playing, when I was doing the game jam, I was playing Spartacus in the background, like legit. That's not no cap, no cap. I love Spartacus, the story. I'm not really down with all the sex scenes and everything. There's nothing I can do about it though, because it's like that's literally a part of Spartacus. You can't have Spartacus without that, I guess, because it's the Roman culture, you know, and they were basically perverts. Okay, so I basically have my so I want to put a table in here. I mean, no, I get that. Me personally, it doesn't align with my value system. I don't want to see 7 billion sex scenes, so I've got half the show I'm doing this. I'm like covering my eye. Like, okay, are they done yet? Anyways, so this is the kind of your slave thing, where you're gonna be at. You'll spawn inside there, and then I don't know if we'll I'll probably put this marker. Messer has them auto generating right now off your player, which we're gonna get rid of. We need a manual marker system. I don't know how I'm gonna do that just yet, but basically we're gonna have a manual marker. It's gonna say move here, and you're gonna have to get outside. And so once you get outside, these two will be locked. But this is where the other slaves would quote unquote live, style wise, you know, structure. And then back here is gonna be where the potions are and your sword. So you're gonna have to, and that's what's kind of gonna teach the player to move around WASD and everything else. Now they may ignore all of this, right? And first start and then just come over here. So I need to make sure that we time this demo and structure this demo properly, because if they get knocked out or they die or whatever else, you know, the first thing they do before they do anything else is they go over there. Then, you know, you got to be like, okay, fine. So you press J. I think that's going to be the first thing. That's kind of a good structure. Let me think about this, right? So I come in, I don't have anything, right? Let me get my notepad. Where's my notepad? Tutorial process. Spawn in, no quests. Quests given to me, and show them. So then they come in, right? Open cell door. So I'll open my cell door, and then I can go outside, have the ability to move to the location marked. And so there'll be a location marked, right? And I'll move to that, and then get potion marked, location, get sword and shield marked location. And then after I've gotten my, so let's say it's all back here, right? So I get my potion, I get my sword and my shield, and then I have a quest to go work on the training dummy. So mark training dummy with marker and give quest to attack, and block. So, and this will teach me blocking and attacking because I got my sword. So I'll be like, pasha, 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 pasha. Block. Okay. And so then I would have had that. Now pick up health potion and press it. We've already done that. So that needs to happen before. Pick up health potion and pick up stamina potion. Need to be two separate ones, right? And then I need to take damage somehow, so that way I know to use my health potion. So maybe I take damage in the fight, but what if I don't take damage in the fight, right? So then I gotta finish that somehow. So maybe we start them off at not full health. Yeah, we start them off, they kind of got bruised and they were hurt and they were injured. So they start off with a little bit of health from last night's fight, right? So they start off with damage. Let me put that here. Start off with half health. Okay. And that's for potion quest. And then stamina is going to come through no matter what. So maybe we just have them start off with 10% stamina. I guess if they run everywhere, then there's nothing they can do about it, right? They'll try to use the stamina potion and it won't work, and they'll be like, what? Why? Trying to think of players being silly. And then, so then after I've finished all those things, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over and I'm going to sign up for the quest, right? So, oh, I need a space bar to jump. So I forget to add that one. Space bar for jumping. Okay. So I've done that. Now I come up here and I sign up for an event. And when I sign up for the event, he's gonna do his little thing. So let's say I won my training event, cool. What happens if I lose my training event, right? So let's try that out real quick. Win training event, do this. Lose training event, do this. So what happens if I lose my training event, right? Because I don't technically want to die. So this specific one, we're gonna have to have, we're gonna have to have a whole different level. Ooh, okay, maybe during the training evolution, I have a specific lectern for the training. That's a good thought process, and I can use a data layer for that. Data layer for first time player training. This can be used to have specific lectern signups. Okay, cool. Yep, I like it. So basically I start my event. Well, let's do this. Let's do J real quick so I can see it. Cool. I start my event. I'm gonna lose. And then see what happens to me. Because when I get to a certain like health, I should just be like, I should just lose. But I got my first training event out of the way, right? That's the goal. Is I want to, come on, man, hurry up. Why'd you spawn with a stick? Clown. So after I've lost my first training event, we need to handle losing first training event. So losing my first training event, maybe I stop the fight at 25 seconds or 25%, right? Like 10% health, mission fails, and you need to restart the training event. You don't need to restart the training event. So we don't want to make it that way, but basically, because the quest is basically just so you can understand how it all works, right? You don't have to be successful at it. your quote unquote making sure that you're successful is the quest to defeat the champion. So if you do all of this starter quest stuff right here, this gives you the quest to go to a dungeon. So I mean, we'll do it real quick. It's like super fast. We'll run through it super quick. Where's my potion? There we go. Potion. Thank you. Let that jump. Bam, 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 bam. Pick up a shield. Lock it. Okay. And so then if I do my quest to try my starter event, I get my next set of quests, right? And at this point, the doors unlock for me. So the doors are now unlocked because I've completed the starter quests. And so everything becomes unlocked and I can run, I can use the doors and leave the place, right? And run around. Now, the other option that we've talked about is we don't want to restrict you to have to play a tutorial, especially if you've done this tutorial before and you know what the hell you're doing. So there's going to be another option where if I go and I click the door, it's going to give me a warning saying, do you want to skip the tutorial? And if I hit yes, then it skips the tutorial and all that crap, those quests that I just did are gone. And so it won't use this tutorial lectern anymore at that point, and then it would say find dungeon, kill the boss, because that is still what we need to do. It's like this is your first real quest that gets you out into the world. You've got to run around, and it gives you a marker on your map, or not your map, but on your HUD saying come over here to kill this, to this location. And so we get over to the dungeon. And maybe I fought my way there. Maybe I almost died. Maybe I did die because there's going to be boars and monsters and other things on the road. Maybe I got sidetracked and I didn't get over here. But either way, by the time I get over here, now I've found my dungeon, and I've go through the dungeon. The dungeon will load up as you just kind of saw it loads up. And then now I've got to kill the boss. And so I can run around the dungeon. The dungeon will have like little quest line thingies. It'll be kind of interesting. It'll be kind of unique. You'll have to jump and do jump quests. There'll be things that maybe fall from the roof. Whatever a dungeon is that makes a dungeon fun. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to fight the boss man. And so the boss man luckily has a Maul. So this is the boss fight that we were basically making. He's going to have a bunch of moves that a boss is going to do. Specifically, and I've got to try to avoid him and win, right? And using my information from my training event, I should know how to do that. Now I may die, and then that's going to reset everything. So let's do this. I'm going to punch him. My punching is stronger than he is. Haha. Okay, so I killed him, right? And after I killed him, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do that. So after I killed him, I now have become the Villa Champion quest. And so I need to leave this zone. Damn it. I need to leave this zone. I haven't lit the dungeon up, so it's like pitch black right now. So when I leave the dungeon zone, this despawns everything and turns off the spawner and everything else. He's still there because he spawned, which is an interesting bug. I need to put that there. When I despawn the dungeon, if the boss is already spawned, he still stays. Need to catch this in code and kill him. Okay. And so that's why we're checking all these things. That way I can go through. So I come back outside, right? And then I've killed the boss. I might be low on health. And so now I've got to work my way back to sign up for a champion match. So I've got to go be a champion at my local villa. So we probably want to mark this. Go to dungeon, kill boss, mark the boss. No, we don't need to mark the boss, right? And then we need to go to villa for champion events, mark it, and then I don't need to mark the win champion event in demo. And so that's basically the demo. So let's come over here. I'll end my champion event. I come over here. What's up, Foamy? It's been forever. How are you? And so, you come over here, right? That's good to hear, Foamy. You come over here, you sign up for the champion event, you hit start, and now you're in the champion event. And your goal here is to win the champion event. Oh, and you know, so if I lose that champion event, I need to, what happens? That's something I need to do. So what happens if I lose a champion event? Yeah, you did. And so what, one of the things that we're doing is, this is kind of, if you remember Vakum from the Vakum days, this is the Vakum character. Do you remember? It's a little bit taller, a little less fatter, but it is the Vakum character. I remade it for this Game Jam game that we made. And so we're getting there, man. We're getting there. The art is better now. The art is way better, you know? So now my skills are OP, and so now we can do some cool shit. And when Vakum gets there, we'll get there. Hopefully, if I make a decent amount of money off of this game, we can fund the the studio, and then I can make studio, you know, stuff. And the skeletons from Vakum are there. See? Never let anything go wasted. Yeah, dude, they auto rotate. They're so OP with that auto rotate. You got 2 games in the cooker? Yeah, nice. What do you got? What do you got selling? And so, ooh, man, if I die, check that out. So if I die, it like totally jacked up everything. Let me put that in the bug. Die while having the champion quest. Bugs out and no quests show up. That's another bug. Okay. This is good. This is good testing. Good knowledge. How far can I hit him from over here? Oh, okay. That's pretty far away. Like, it's pretty far away. Let's see how far away that is. Oh, yeah, that's super far. Right in the head, right in the kisser. Nice. Nice. It looks so good. We did a good job with the animation today. I'm happy with it. Okay. Anyways, so we do have some errors there. Where I was going, Unleashed Hell and Hover Muscle. Been showing them at the 3D Realms Deep festivals, building wish lists and all that jazz. Yeah, I think that's the big thing that everybody's got to do is, you know, you got to get enough people behind your concept, so that way your concept is, when you finally release, you've got enough people to kind of back it and get it to where it needs to go. My goal is to sell a decent amount. That's my goal. I don't know if it's gonna get there, but we'll see. And by decent, I think anything 1,000 units for me for a first game would be great. I think this game has potential for way more than that. But yeah. Well, very cool, man. Very, very cool. If it's using my desk there the days and have activities used to keep my computer from sleeping. Okay. Yeah, networking is always the important part, you know? Okay, so back to my original problem. What do we do for doors? I don't know what we do for doors. I still don't have a good answer. I like all that thought process and all that talking to make the point that I don't know what to do for doors. I think we just make wood doors right now, and that way I'm not holding up Mester from being able to finish up this thing, and then we can get rid of wood doors there. Now we could go futuristic wood doors where they like and they recede back into the wall, Like that would kind of be cool, I guess. But at the end of the day, they're still wood doors, you know. What are you making your games in? You doing Unreal or are you doing Godot? Nice. Yeah, definitely. 100%. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. Probably make it smaller. These are supposed to be torches, right? So. Oh, still using Unity? Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. Let's see how much that provides lighting wise. Okay, so let's go to my controls. Those probably need to be bigger. Yes, you can 100% do full multiplayer with only using blueprints. Our other game that we've been working on for a year is 100% blueprints. Well, I wouldn't say 100%, like 90% blueprints. And yes, it is a full-on server-based, server-hosted based multiplayer game. Now, that being said, the multiplayer framework sucks a bunch. So there's a lot of things that you got to do, and you really have to understand networking architecture to make it work. But the answer to your question is yes. Okay, maybe not so many, right? Maybe we get rid of the middle ones. Maybe, I don't know. For now, we're keeping it there. Okay. So we need a table. Let's pretend that we have a table. And the player is height of, so we want 0.5. And then let's say that the length is 2. Okay, that's not the right one. 2 and 1. Probably 0.5. Let's just do 0.5. Oh, wait, that is definitely small. Let's do 0.75. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Orange Sky is still kicking around. I talked to him. Oh, yeah? Man, I haven't talked to Oren in a while. I've been away from the industry for a long time. My work has kept me sadly busier than I would ever have wanted. You know, making rank has its privileges, but one of those is not more time. That's for damn sure. Okay, so got those. So I'll put my swords on here. We want the training sword. We're not gonna get any other ones other than the training sword and the training shield. Yeah, now you're making me remember back in those days. It's been a long time. Holy crap. Ugh. All right, well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I haven't had time to stream. Like legitimately, I haven't had time to stream. I've not had the availability, and so I just didn't do it. And you know, there's days where I would love to do it, and then I would just not do it. So it is what it is. Oh damn, where did I put the shield? There it is. Okay. And so I was, you know, kind of hard pressed to make it work because of my timing, college, everything else. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I got that. I like streaming because it makes me work, you know? Like it makes me kind of focus on work. I don't know, I'm not always, you know, great at it, but it kind of makes me focus. Okay, put that there, bring that over. So we pretend that it's like nestled up there. Definitely can't have the gold Maul anymore. And we don't want the round shield. But no, you make a good point. You definitely make a good point. Okay, so I think I should rotate this. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. And then I need my potion pots here. So consumables, potion, and that. I have to make sure that none of these are spatially loaded. Turn that off. Okay, cool. Well, when you got a product that has a trailer, demo, and a release date, send me a message. I can toss a link in front of some. Man, heck yeah, 100%. I appreciate it. That's good to hear. We don't have a release date, that's for sure. But my goal, my personal goal for this game is to keep it simple. I think we've done that already, and again, we have a pretty good structure so far. So the goal right now is to make a demo that is fully playable and enjoyable. Oh yeah, 100%. I agree with you. So the idea is to make a demo to where they can do the basic core game loop, which is right here, and the dungeons, and then back to here. And so the villas and everything else will be filled out, and all the arenas and everything else will be filled out, but this is basically the core game loop. And so everything in the core game loop is done. We just have to organize it and make it look pretty. And so once you defeat the champion, then the demo is quote unquote done. You can still play afterwards, but none of the other villas will unlock. So you can still play, you can still have lots of fun in the game and spend hours doing whatever it is you want to do, but none of the other villas will unlock. And so they don't unlock until you buy the actual game. Okay, so everything's back here. So I can pick up my potions here, top. And I pick up my sword here and my shield here. Yep. And the move there quests are gonna have to be fixed. Oh, that's cool, man. I'm glad that you were able to get that all done. I'll have to look at those games. I'll take a look at them after we're done. I'm probably gonna stream for another 2 hours, maybe. I gotta see what I'm feeling like. I still have work tomorrow, so I can only go so far. But okay, so this is the basic shields. I was in here. I'm gonna come back outside. I do need to figure out those doors. I might just make wood doors. And shield and everything works. No issues there. Sky looks good. Okay. Now, if I was bored, right, I could come inside the house. We're not going to do that now. Yeah, they're still in development. How much longer do you have on your dev cycle, or what's your goal? Like for this game, oh, you're currently shopping pubs. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, well, you got to enjoy that. Hopefully, you'll find a good one. They could come inside. There's no reason for them to, but they could if they wanted to. Inside will just be, you know, prettiness and NPCs and nothing that they can utilize. Maybe we'll have some coins on the stuff so they can get some coins. Because right now you start off, we need to make you poor and you're starting off. Let me put that in my notes. Start off poor. So yeah, I gotta figure out how I want to do these doors. So let's do that. Let's go over to my figure out how I want to deal with these doors. Okay, so let's save this character before I'm done, and then let's open up my Get Bash Villa. Okay, so I cheated already, kind of ish, and I had the door kind of there. If we do a receding door, because it's futuristic, then they come there, right? If we don't do a receding door and we do an opening door, then they open like this. And so I'd have to have a hinge. I think that's kind of cool too. It just really depends on kind of the message that we want to send and how we want to play it up. It's in the future. So do we have a cool door or do we not have a cool door, you know? And that's kind of my thought process with this. We'll have an animation. We can play an animation or a quick little, not a montage, but what do they call them? Scene. We can play a little quick scene where they actually open the door and walk through. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of how that looks and feels. Do I have a door? Do I have a door mesh? Did I bring it over? I don't think so. No, I don't have a door mesh. Okay, so I just need to shit or get off the pot. Figure out how I want to do it. This is not a bad idea. What the? I was like, what the banana? Okay, so that's on Y -1. Yeah, okay. Oh, what the? What the? Oh, it's not center line. There you go. What the? That didn't work. X. Okay. Oh, okay. What is going on? That's interesting. Oh, it's offset there. That's why. Okay. I was like, why? Why is that not working? Because it's offset. Okay. Put that there. So this door would open here. This door would open there. And this is how you would basically come into the facility. Am I opposed to this? Like, is this a thing I don't want to do? That's the part I'm trying to think about. Like, let's add it to the engine and see what I think. So if I go to my folders, meshes, engine, wood doorway. This music is so weird. I'm on life. How did I get on lifestyle? Appreciate it. Amen. Yeah, thanks, Foamy. Have a good one, okay? Really nice to talk to you and see you again. And hopefully you find a good pub. Okay. I don't know how I got onto lifestyle. I don't think I clicked that. Maybe I did. I don't know. Let's try trouble. Let's try trouble. Okay, so we got the doors. Let's see what they look like. Do wood. And so this is what they would look like when they were open, right? So then let's look and see what they would look like when they were closed. It's just gonna, I'm just gonna block it, but kind of my point I'm trying to get across is okay, so there's my wood. Are they, wait, don't they fit this flawlessly? They do fit that flawlessly. What, the banana? Yeah, that's like a perfect match. Why does it not fit in the editor? That's interesting. Wait, it does. It just didn't look like it. Okay, never mind. I was like, what the heck? Why is that being butthole-ish? What the? Metric. What? I'm confused. I guess we'll do this. Let's grab this outliner. What height is this? Is that height? Okay. No, I want to grab this thingy's height is this. Okay. Cool. Yep. Okay. So then there's going to be a slight. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. That's more accurate than not accurate. Okay, so I start here. Nice. I didn't make it block. It's funny. But basically I would be blocked here. I couldn't leave. And then when I'm ready to leave, I would press the button and the villa would open. And so this is what the villa would look like when the doors are open, right? I would have to back up and then open it. But once they're open, they're stuck open. There's no closing them. It's just open forever. For this specific style. Now we can make gates. I think that'll be for some of the bigger villas and the castles and other things like that. That's probably what we'll do is we'll have like a gate that you got to go over and. But. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll stick with. Makes the most sense to me. I'm okay with that. Okay. That's not what that's going to look like in the final version at all. I'm just doing it right now. That way I can't get in there. Yeah, it's not going to look like that at all. But that's okay. Grab it real quick. Rotate. This one I do want to get back into. All that's good structure-wise. This is where you start when you're ready to fight. That's where that homeboy starts when he's ready to fight. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we got progress. I'm going to get rid of those doors. I think that's what we're gonna stick with. We're gonna stick with those kind of doors. I like that better. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Let's change this to overcast. Try this out. Still looks good. Yep, okay. And then Kit Bash Dungeon? No. Let's do Villa. Or no, it's probably props. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. I'm not supposed to be able to jump up. If I do jump up, it's fine. Nice. So that's good. Got lighting in here, cool. Get out of here. That looks okay, no problems. Leave. That's with the overcast. So each one of those would technically have that as well, I guess. Tie that up to the top of the roof. Like that. Grab this, put that there. Let's get rid of that. Bam. Okay. Do that. Okay. Now let's hit play again. So I have that up there. Right? Yep. Thanks. Let's do rainy. good. Looking good. Oh, that's rain light. Nice. That's where a rainbow would be created. Yeah. You got a stick? Sorry, bro. You got a stick? I got a sword and a shield. Get it. Yep. You effed up. Effed up and find out, bro. Nice. I got rid of my training sword. Now I got a good sword. Okay. And so that's why you would be encouraged to do the demo, or not the demo, but the training quest, because you get a good sword. I mean, that good sword lasts you 5 minutes, because as soon as you go into the open world, you can get yourself a better one. We did thunderstorm real quick. That's the heavy one. That's like thunder and lightning and. Like, I'm getting rained on, but I'm trying to be safe. Like how dark it is, right? And you go outside and it adds the dynamic fog. And so then once you add the dynamic fog, then it lights up again. I'm gonna back scratch. Yeah, I'm like, that's funny. That is funny. So much rain. Does the rain get blocked by my shield? No, it does not. So that's cloudy. Still got some general stuff. Let's do fog. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's funny. So no fog on the inside, but as soon as I walk outside, it's like foggy. When I go back inside, no fog. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Thick fog. Okay, I'm kind of just playing around right now at this point. I need to stop playing around. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end the stream. I think we're at 4 hours. I know I said I was gonna do another 2, but I need to go make food, and it is 10 o'clock at night for me, almost. So I need to get everything done and kind of organized. If you like the stream and you like what you saw, make sure you favorite it. Be a follower. Like it if you're on YouTube. Thanks for being here on YouTube. I'll see you again. Probably, I don't know if I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I'll try. I don't know if I can stream every single day. I should. It would be advantageous, but I don't know. We'll see. You guys motivate me when people are here and talking, so that's nice to have. Okay. Either way, thanks again. I will talk to everybody later. Have a good one.